Look, folks, sorry about that. Kinda had a bit of a mishap there, and this happened. So we're back to this point in time, so kinda continue off from there then. I could probably do something about a video edit, but again, it's out of my hands. Well, it is and it isn't, but seeing as how I'm kind of just going on and on, if I delay my progress, I guess it'll make it more work than you need me. All just because of little problems like this. It's not to say that I don't care, but so there you have it. Oh, stop being such a baby. You should learn how to be open-minded like Serenity. I just haven't forgotten my pride as an old man of the mountain. I just can't accept heathens that easily. However, it ends now. It's true I was being petty, especially in front of the children. Valdrox, our mission is to defeat the Lion King. Your mission is to face him. I'd say they are practically the same. The Lion King will never leave the holy city. To get inside, we'll need to defeat their knights and get past the front gate. We will soon launch a full-scale attack on the city with a united force consisting of those that have lost their families and their stake in the Holy Land. When we do, we want your help. Please lend us a hand. We're the ones who need help from you. Well, that's what I thought. You can't possibly get through the gate of the Holy City on your own. So the situation has developed into an all-out assault, huh? You fought in a war in America, but it might be your first time trying to capture a city that size. Wonder if it will go our way. How many troops can you gather to attack the holy city? If you simply go and attack, you're asking to get defeated. Oh. How true you are. How true. You are right our forces are not that formidable. Right now, half of the villagers have agreed to join the attack. We have about 7,000 soldiers who can fight at the front. The Holy City soldiers are also less than 10,000 in number, but the train is what makes the difference. All the soldiers there are really tough. We need 3 of our soldiers to match one of theirs. And if the Knights of the Round Table join the fray, no soldiers wouldn't even stand a chance. Even so, we can't wait any longer. Our resources are being exhausted day by day. I see. I apologize for ruining the mood. I understand our differences in military strength now. We should have more servants than they do, though. There are 5 Knights of the Round Table who survived the fight with the Crusaders. Lancelot, Gawain, Tristan, Mordred, and Agravain. On our end, we have 8. Mash, Bedivere, Arash, Hassan, me, and Zhang. Wait, Zhang is practically useless on the battlefield, so 7. Even so, our servants can still match with theirs. In that case, why don't we launch the assault by ourselves? It's not that, Lord Toda. Our fight is to take back the Holy Land. Simply defeating the Knights of the Round Table wouldn't suffice. I mean, the whole 3-on-1 thing. The same applies to us too. I witnessed the fight with Mordred. The Knights of the Round Table all seem to be protected by some kind of strange power. I'm not even sure if the 3 of us would be able to defeat one of them. If Lord Arash puts it that way, I guess now is not the time to rejoice over a worthy opponent. Of course, we will continue to recruit more troops. As for the Knights of the Round Table, we just need to take them down one by one. The problem is Gawain. As long as he is at the front gate, there's no way we can win. Sir, Gawain is invincible in broad daylight. Logically, the only chance we have is to attack at night. Oh, but doesn't have that... What? Oh, but he doesn't have that weak point. Thanks to the Lion King's gift, the sun will never set as long as he's on the battlefield. Right, it's been said time and time again, but Gawain is the most powerful Knight of the Round Table under daylight. Unless we have a noble phantasm that shares the same attribute as, say, Lancelot's Arondite, you can't even defend against them. Arondite, the treasure sword that never dulls. Using our sword to defend against attack. Does that mean its attribute is similar to my shield? No, Lady Mash, your noble phantasm attribute is one of a kind. Also, Sir Lancelot's sword is an anti-personnel noble phantasm. I can't explain it well, but in terms of fighting with Sir Gawain, Sir Lancelot is the best match. Oh, I have an idea. Why don't we draw Lancelot to our side and have him fight Gawain? You fool. How could we turn them against each other? We can't win them over with a rice bowl. That works only for you. Ouch! I thought Lancelot was someone we could try to talk to. Well, the way things are, I have to say that I'm against the attack of the whole city. We have no way to defeat Sir Gawain. On top of that, our purpose is to face the Lion King. There's also another enemy. There's one more king. True, and that man is dangerous and is a dangerous enemy for us too. Yes, Ozymandias is the territory of Egypt. It's impossible to tell what he's plotting. There are still too many concerns. As commander of Chaldea, I cannot allow Baldrax to join the battle. Please wait a moment. In order to have Master Baldrax join our cause, we just need a force strong enough, right? If that's the case, we do have one ultimate secret hidden away. It's also one of the reasons why I was captured and interrogated. Serenity, don't tell me. Please forgive me, Hunter Personas, but isn't this the time for us to break our taboo? If our strength alone is enough, then we must borrow his great strength. Huh? What is it? These skeletons just got gloomy all of a sudden. Taboo? The Shrine of Azrael. The one who lies dormant in the Shrine of Assassin Set, the first Hassan. Grandpa Hassan? What? You know of him? You, a knight of the Round Table? Before I came here, I was told by a certain mage. If you are to rise against King Arthur, pay a visit to the old men of the mountain. Not the ones of later generations, but he who is their first and their last. I see, you knew, Sir Bedivere. Indeed, Gawain would pose no threat to the first one. However, if we were to wake him up, that could only mean... I didn't tell Serenity, but Cursed Arm is an assassin of this era. You are an old man of the mountains. Surely you know the implications of that. Oh my, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. That's fine. It's nothing for you to worry about. I was still hung up on a rule too. Baldarox, Dr. Roman, all we need is a means to defeat Sir Gawain, correct? And come to my village again. We will show you our secrets there. Oh my, so we're gonna wake up Grandpa? Ew. But the way they make him sound, he's so dangerous, but of all the memes that I've seen, he's kind of like, what, the grandpa of the household? So this is where he's first introduced, but not later released until New Year's? Huh. Oh boy. Well, no quest. And now we head towards the East Village. Starting with Chapter 11. The Evening Bell of Death. Oh yes. Quite a fitting name. So in this quest we're pretty much facing... It's unwise to bring an assassin, so just bring Bedivere. So I'm thinking mob casters for the first part. Yes, that works. For Ifreda though, we need a powerful assassin. And this was where Jack the Ripper comes in. Actually no, we can probably use a single target assassin to benefit from this. So Shiki won't do as much damage, but she'll provide more than enough. And unfortunately my Shiki isn't max level, but she'll do more than enough. Tugging away, huh? This should be fine. And just in case, we have Legion right there. Oh my god. Should have run Jack the Ripper. I don't know why I was compromising power over everything else. We are going our separate ways now. I'm going back to the wastelands to prepare for our attack on the Holy City. There are still some villages that might possibly join us. I'm determined to recruit 1,000 more soldiers. Let's meet in the Eastern Village, Chris. I'm leaving the rest to you.
So it's been 2 days since we parted with 100 personas. We can finally see the Eastern Village, Senpai. It's been a whole week since that crazy Arash incident. Seems like a distant dream that I don't want to remember. Talking about something fun, are you?
They sure are. The laughs are coming non-stop. I did suggest we fly again on our way back, but they turned me down. How disappointing. Oh well, in reality we do have more people this time. We might have lost speed and had to make an emergency landing.
I think you called that a crash. Time is valuable, but I believe safety is also important.
Mash is right. If you are careful, you won't run into any enemies. There, you can see the village now.
Welcome back, Mash Balrox.
Oh, Rashad, I know you're excited, but I don't think jumping out from the shadows is a good idea. Had it been Serenity or Zongzong, you would be suffering in pain right now.
No need to worry about that. I'm choosing who I do it to.
Alright, that's good. If you can tell the difference between safe ones and dangerous ones, I have no other worries for you.
Even so, it still startles me when you jump out and hug me. But I'm glad to see you're doing well, Rashad. Is everything fine in the village? Yeah, it is. Although people were anxious that Arash and the village leader were gone.
I suppose we made them work, but this time we brought you back something nice. Well, Lord Tota, could you show them? You know, that? It's been 2 days since the last feast. I assume it's charged?
Sure, I got this. It's not as much as the last one, but I was saving up. Here you go, shower of tasty rice. Wow, he's so awesome. He's a bow guy like Arash, but cooler.
Yeah, Lord Tota is our savior. I had a lot to learn from him.
Oh, poor Arash. He's a savior too. He's Stella.
Well, we would normally stay overnight in the village and get some rest. This time we will keep going. Our destination is deeper into the mountains. I ask you to accompany to a place even the mountain people stay away from. It's the Shrine of Azrael. Azrael? Do you mean Azrael, the angel of death?
Yes, the Archangel Azrael, who, under divine command, comes to tell people of their death. There will find an assassin who earned a title he didn't even wish for. The very first old man of the mountain, the guardian of our sect. He has no equals. The Knights of the Round Table will be no match for him. Not even the Lion King would pose a threat. First old man of the mountain, in other words, you're an ancestor. Indeed, it would be encouraging if you could join our side.
Not sure about that. He may be the first old man of the mountain, but he is, after all, an assassin servant, isn't he? I'm sure he's powerful against individuals, but can he stand up to the Knights of the Round Table with their gifts and their master, the Lion King? I mean, if he's that capable, why hasn't he assassinated the Lion King already? Maybe he has his reasons? No, Lord Mage, Serenity's description is accurate. A servant at the Shrine of Azrael is special. To him, all servants are equal. Whether powerful or weak, any servant is merely one life before his blade. That servant doesn't kill his opponents per se, rather, everyone who opposes him is killed by their own fate.
By their own fate? Senpai, what does that even mean?
Something like the mystic eyes of death perception. Sir Bedivere, I am glad that you show so much respect to our founder. I find you even more of a mystery. You are a Knight of the Round Table. How do you know so much? It is second-hand knowledge. Something I learned from a mage before coming here. I am just an inexperienced knight who was once at the Round Table. Alright, let's leave it at that then. Still, you are a terrible liar.
Right. I'm sorry. No, I wasn't lying. It wasn't a lie. I heard about the first old man in France.
Digging yourself deeper.
In any case, I agree with the idea that you guide us to the Shrine of Azrael. If the legends about the old man of the mountain are true, then that's great. If not, we will gain an ally, right?
That much is true. Hassan, how long will it take to reach the shrine? With my guide, it will take about 2 days to get there and come back. What do you think, Valthrox? Of course, please lead the way.
You got it. I'm sure the great founder would consider lending you his strength.
I understand, I'm also interested in that shrine, but I had to stay again this time. There's that thing with Mordred too. Somebody has to protect the people. I can see the bottom of the mountain from here. If my eyes can reach it, so too should my arrows. Even if the holy city troops come up, I can get by for about 2 days. Don't worry about us.
Yes, he's right. A rash arrow did reach the western village from here. Wow, the village to the west? If Mash says it, then it must be true. You're awesome, Arash. You're like the real Arash Kamangir.
Hey, I told you I'm the real one. Once the dust settles, I'm gonna teach you the basics of archery, okay?
Yay, we start with arrow making, right, Arash? That kid, look at the sparkles in his eyes. I didn't know Arash was so good with kids.
Yeah, I guess I'll give him that. I like kids too, just not as much as women. Well, that comment will certainly get him in deep water, but as long as he's just standing there smiling, she sure is laid back. Well, shall we leave then? Or shall I go back to the village?
Sure. Safe journey, Mash. This won't be goodbye, will it? Of course not. See you, Rashad.
Take care, I'm looking forward to the good news. Also, Sir Bedivere, you didn't end up telling everyone.
Lord Arash, thank you for your thoughtfulness. However, this problem is mine. It's not worth talking about.
Alright, I will respect your decision. But don't force yourself. Also told this to Mordred, but you Knights of the Round Table all fight in the wrong way. You need to make a choice anyway, so make it one where everyone survives. That's the best way to finish any fight.
Yes, I agree. Now, it's especially meaningful coming from you, Lord Arash.
Dang, I didn't realize Arash was a lord.
What a steep cliff it is. I was not informed about this, Master. Could I be perfectly honest with you?
Your legs are shaking, Mash.
Of course they are. It's a survival instinct. If I'm not careful, I'll crash and never be able to get back up again. Okay. You're scared. You can hold on to me. I won't let go no matter what. No, I'm okay. I think I got used to it. Serenity, you can focus on what's ahead of us. Alright. And I will be right by you, Valorox, while I pay attention to what's ahead. Hey, hold on. Valorox's arms is mine. Mine! Oh, I'm getting dizzy just by looking ahead. I'm going to fall. I don't do well in these conditions.
Here we go again. Can't handle the heat. Can't handle the cold. Bad with underground spaces. Bad with heights. And you call yourself Monk Zong Zong. How did you get through all those demonic realms and reach the far west?
I pumped myself up for that beforehand. I worked hard. I received plenty of blessings. I did not expect this. I'm not good when I'm thrown into the deep end, no matter what the situation.
I never expected the day would come when going to that shrine would be this light. How interesting. Destiny has its own way. No, not life has its own way? Well, I am now a heroic spirit. I already saw the conclusion of my life as human. Indeed, it was a life full of disappointment. There's nothing I can do to change that. Alas, I thought I lived a successful life, but I was just being naive. Now that I've become a heroic spirit, I was made aware of my own foolishness. It was a hollow life, but I do feel joyous having lived it. That's why destiny has its own way. Hold on, I'm detecting a hostile presence. Hassan, does anything live at this altitude? No, normally neither a man nor beast would come near this place, as I fear the sound of the bell. Seems like the situation is a lot more dire than we imagined. Valderox, prepare for battle. These people have already lost their sanity. So, individuals that have lost their sanity, huh? This is a two-part battle for chapter 11. Well, actually, no. 3 separate battles. It seems like we'll be facing demons.
いきますね。
つまり途中だな。他にやることないのじゃ。こういうのどうだ。
I don't think I prepared accordingly. Yeah.
バリバリ呪うぞ。量産ですもの。節約節約。もっともっと楽しみましょう。さあ、一緒に遊びましょう。
Well, they are gonna be wiped out, might as well. Get a little charge hit up.
繰り返す手、押し返す草のしおり。
And I made the mistake of picking up part 2, so I was looking for one instead of enemies. Which is actually good because if Fred is technically a caster, and I'm wrong along an assassin in the back, which will be needed for the white Chimera. I'm a little scared. I'm not gonna deny that. So,
もっともっと楽しみましょう。
I send her off to the back. That loading time though.
Nanda.
俺の前に立つんじゃない。そこだ。浮世は終わりだ。先に行ってる。うわっ、いいぜ、やればいいんだよ。
こういうのどうだ。
ちょっと神様っぽいところ見せちゃおうかな。
行くぞ。よし。
いつもにかってこなくない。みそぎます。ついてる。あまた
罠だ。罠だ。
Dang, that was a waste. Might as well keep it still intact right there.
あいつ
はいや。
Of these 3 enemies, the Chimera is the more dangerous one, so she could do your thing.
よし。
Probably should have stunned the Chimera too.
直視。死が俺の前に立つんじゃ
It would
な
have
い。
been nice if you could actually die from the death chance.
罠だ。うわっ。
Oh snap.
ここまでか。
量産ですもの。節約節約。くるくるくるくる変わるとは。行き着くバリは鍋の中。
If this turns out leading to a one-on-one fight, it's fun because... Oops, wrong enemy.
楽しいわ。 はやバリバリ呪うぞ。さあ一緒に遊びましょう。繰り返すね、押し返す草のしおり。すべての顔はお友達よ。
Sorry, I can't stun because I already
ちょっ
used
と
it.
神様っぽいところ楽しいわ。
Sheikah will still be able to deliver the final finishing blow.
いつもにこれ時代に見たのついアマ
I think the arts buff is going to expire this soon, so we'll see.
どうかしら。
そこだ。
Yep. Protect your main damage dealer at all costs.
あ
楽しいわ。
直視。シン、俺の前に立つんじゃない。
こんなの朝ごはん前です。
Sure, I'll take the claw. And I think I'll cut the video now soon as we're reaching the time limit. Unless of course there's dialogue here. No, there's no dialogue, so it's better to cut it off here and start another one. Although it looks like with the other one, I'll have to make things quick work of things. So that being said, we'll stop right here, folks. Okay, then, so let's see. Okay, as always, so we're getting there. East Village Part 2 is the next section. I'll have to devise a better strategy for the enemies I'm facing there, seeing as how it'll be Ifreda, which means right now, since we got time, I'll change it on this video. So the enemies first are casters. Oops. So we'll keep the little one right there. As for the enemy in the back, it's a rider. I need a powerful single target rider. And let's see. I can always bring along Drake. Drake always does good damage. I will bring along Drake. Why not? Let's see. That should be fine. For now, we should leave it like this. It should be fine. As always, good luck on the gacha rolls and good luck on the singularity. I'll keep on, I guess you could say, chartering this world as I go. And I'm sure other people, there's plenty of people that are done, whales included. Definitely whales. And then people that are taking in time, obviously if you don't have apples, that's fine too. Take your time, the singularity isn't going anywhere. If you have to raise up your servants, again, go to the daily quest to get XP cards and or ascension materials. You know, should have said that in the beginning, and saying this late in the chapter isn't kind of pointless, but I think it goes without saying in a lot of cases. Good luck, folks.